Hello online world, this is Off the Record with Migs Bustos. Kasama ko ngayon ng isang very special guest for today. We have Tita Rose Fausto, or also known as FQ Mom. You may see her on Facebook. She writes articles for Philstar, and basically this episode is just about financial literacy. I know through hard times today na naka-lockdown tayo, naka-quarantine tayo, and what is happening with our money. And I wanted to get an expert. Tita Rose is here. Tita Rose, thank you so much for joining us here today. Kamusta po?
Hi, hello, I'm okay. I hope you are all also okay, Migs, and your viewers in your very new blog. Congratulations, by the way.
Thanks, Tita. So now, ngayon po na sa mga nanonood ng vlog na to, maybe you are enjoying your home quarantine, taking a break from work. Pero ano ba talaga ang behavior ng pera natin ngayon, Tita?
Okay, when you ask kasi what is the behavior of our money now, siguro depende kung anong klaseng money, kung saan ba naka-impok yung money na yon. So when it comes to yung mga savings account, current account, pareho lang, ano? Walang nangyayari more or less. It's like the same. If it was earning 4% dun sa mga money market or time deposit, it's still earning the same amount. Pagka naman pera mo ito sa stock market, investment mo sa stock market, yun ang may nangyari na because it really drastically dropped nung nagka-lockdown tayo. If you recall, we even had 2 days na walang trading. Sinara po yung Philippine Stock Exchange. And then when it opened, di syempre, yung pent-up demand, including the panic, laglag to the max siya. Ganyan po ang nature ng stock market. It moves up and down, up and down. It's volatile in the short term, but in the long term naman, it is going up. It is the asset class that gives the highest return in the long run.
So for the benefit of our viewers na siguro na wala sa stock market, Tita, yung get their income from salaries, from their savings also, if they're growing their money through the banks. Sabi mo nga medyo no change, 'di ba? Pero is it generally I won't say a good time, pero ano yung positive nitong lockdown na hindi ba tayo napapagastos, nasa bahay lang tayo, nakakapagtipid tayo?
Okay, alam mo, depende kasi sa tao yan eh. Nung umpisa, because if you are facing something uncertain, you tend to panic and overreact. So what happened? Nag-panic buying. Lahat, halos ng tao.
Guilty ako.
Ilang rolls ba ng tissue ang kailangan mo? O pwede kang sumobra sa gastos, di ba? Siyempre, nag-exceed talaga siya compared to your usual monthly budget. Pero, marami ka rin nakapagpipiran eh. Kasi di ba, tingnan mo ha, wala ka ng gastos sa transportation. So, gasolina ba yan? Or is that angkas? Or grab ba yan? I-multiply mo yun ha. And then, wala ka na rin gastos sa yung mga lunch meals mo, regular lunch meals, and your weekend lunch out. Your weekly dates, pati nga salon, nawala lahat yan eh. Parang naging back to basics tayo. So, it is also possible na nagkaroon tayo ng savings. And if you are one of the lucky salaried employees who still received your salary intact, yung mga natipid mo na sana na yon, I hope you could put it in your savings so that you can build now your emergency fund, your dream fund, your retirement fund.
I would like to ask for 3 tips on how we can make our money work for us. Ano po ba yun?
Alam mo kasi I would always say that the basic laws of money are the same, whether it be in crisis, whether it be in good times or in bad times like this. So really we have to go back to the basics, which is really first, if you pay yourself first muna. Yan ang basic law of money. So ito ulit, those who are salaried, you have to be very conscious now. You know already how an emergency looks. You have to set aside something for your savings. Okay? So I hope those who have been doing that, they didn't panic too much during this crisis kasi may nakatabi. And then the second law of money is to get into a business that you understand and seek advice only from competent people. So, again, if we apply that during crisis time, if your profession, your work is something that you are really competent with, hindi yung nakigaya ka lang sa negosyo ng kapitbahay mo, now you are in a position kasi you really know this very well. This is your passion, this is your calling. It is easier for you to tweak kung ano na yung dapat gawin given the situation, and you will be ahead of the curve kasi nga you really know what you're doing. So again, it's going to be kumbaga to your advantage. And the second part of that second law is to listen only to competent people. Naku, ang dami na namang scams dyan na naglilipa na. So yung mga wag lang makikinig ka agad just because may Facebook page na siya, na marami na siyang followers. You have to vet the character of that person, ano ba ang track record niya, etc. And then the third basic law of money is to make your gold work for you. Meaning to say, you have to delay gratification. Hindi yung kakasave mo lang, gagastosin mo na kaagad. Ano? You have to allow the magic of compounding to work for you. So again, if you put that in this crisis situation, if you have been doing that from the start, you are now feeling a little bit more secure because you have that healthy safety net that you are able to accumulate wealth. Puntahan natin kung ngayon na, nagkakaproblema na tayo, di ba? What are the things that we should do? No? I think the first thing to do is to gather your family members around and you tell them that this is a special situation. This is extraordinary time. Hindi siya business as usual. So, hinay-hinay lang. So, yun. Number 2, you have to really look around. Ano ba yung yung iba dyan, kasi siguro yung sa pantry nila, maraming mga malapit na mag-expire, ano? You can make use of that. Try to stretch your mga ulam. In our case, kung minsan, pang breakfast na ulam dapat yan. Yung, alam yung mga longganisa, mga ganyan. Baka pwede na rin sa lunch. Tapos, bread na lang tayo sa breakfast. Yung mga konting tiis na ganyan. Just so you can stretch what you have. And then another one, a third one would probably be, look around. Are there things, tingnan nyo yung closet nyo. Ang dami niya siguro dyan, pwedeng i-discard or things in your house that you can sell. Siguro, we don't know yet how, pero pwede rin siguro online. Just so you know kung ano yung mga excesses mo so that you'll be able to monetize some of this. Depende sa'yo. Kung nakakaluwag ka, pwede mong ipantulong. Kung hindi naman, that is a source of liquidity. When I say liquidity, source of money for you. So that you can tide this over. Hindi natin kasi alam, Migs, kung hanggang kailan to eh.
Correct. Tita Rose, ako, may question ako. Okay, so first of the 3 tips that you mentioned is set aside for savings. So option A is, if meron ka na, good. Paano naman yung mga nahihirapan? Karamihan po tayo nahihirapan na sa sweldo natin, sakto-sakto lang. Ngayon na marami pang no work, no pay, hindi sumusweldo, hindi naka-work from home, mayroon bang tweak on how we can more or less have a positive outlook na, sige, kahit medyo hirap ako, nakakapag-save pa rin ako?
Oo. Ang pinakamagandang suggestion dyan is to change your mindset. Ang mindset kasi natin, Migs, when it comes to savings, is we are depriving ourselves. Di ba? Parang kawawa naman. But if you shift your mindset such that when you say savings, it is not actually depriving yourself, but prioritizing your future self. So that in cases like this, yung mga crisis, meron kang huhugutin. So I think that shift in mindset is already very powerful.
Maraming mga opportunities that we can actually start from home and online. How would you more or less maneuver into investing in something new with this extraordinary situation?
Ayun. So, maganda dito, since we have a lot of time din, with ourselves, wala na tayong traffic time, let's really go back to the very core of each one of us. Saan ba ako magaling? Ano ba yung hilig ko? Ano ba yung God-given gifts ko? Tapos, di ba kung minsan yung iba, they would always say, alam mo, ito talaga gusto kong gawin, pero ito lang muna yung job ko. So now that you have extra time, why don't you really focus on that? And as you mentioned, go look for online courses. This is now the time to enhance, to improve, add some skills to you. If it's something that you've always been wanting to do, pero sinasabi mo na wala kang time, eto na, may time ka na. Go to YouTube Academy.
Totoo
Ang
yun.
dami mong matututunan dyan. Marami kang skills that you can now improve on, and paano ko to maa-apply so that I can earn something from it now. And as I mentioned a while ago, di ba, if you are already doing something that you like, mas mauuna ka sa curve na makapag-isip ng tweak na yun eh. How will I make this service, this product, more relevant to the times?
But paano naman, hindi mo pa rin kasi maiwasan, Tita Rose, na may tabu pa rin when you talk about money. Pero paano naman sa mga families, sa mga bago mag-asawa, sa mga may mga bagong anak, and how do we make this more effective para mag-come together?
Alam mo, ito this crisis is the opportune time. Kasi kailangan pag-usapan ng pera, di ba? We cannot leave that, yung sabi nga na the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Hindi na pwede. You cannot ignore that elephant in the room na that money really has to be talked about among family members in an open and healthy way. That is what my family and I advocate, di ba? You know, my son Anton, my husband Marvin, and my two other sons, we really always enjoy families to come together and talk about money. Alam mo, dun sa FQ book ko nga sometimes it starts with going back to your childhood money memory. Ano ba kasi, paano ka ba lumaki? Kasi even our parents, they have their own backgrounds to deal with Baka ganun din sa kanila. So, pag-usapan lang natin, I do have exercises for that they can find on fqmom.com. It's really important that you discuss about money openly kasi po, this is something that nobody's exempt from. Kahit na anong profesyon ang pasukin mo, you will never be truly successful if your financial matters are in a mess. Di ba?
Yes.
Paano ka magiging masyadong magaling na kahit teacher, kunyari, teacher or newscaster, kung namamroblema ka sa pera, kung ang iniisip mo is, where will I get the food to feed my family? So, it is really very important. And so that now you will know what to do when a crisis like this comes again. When you will lose your usual cash inflow, ano yung gagawin mo? So, ito na yung time para bunutin yung emergency fund na yan, para medyo magtiis-tiis ng konti, yung mga needs versus wants, dapat clear sa lahat ng family members.
Ngayon, Tita Rose, na uncertain pa to, hindi natin makita pa yung light at the end of the tunnel. We can say this about globally. And what is your advice now, at least for the days to come? Should we play day by day? How far should we look ahead? And how far do you think we can and should be prepared?
Okay. Yung day-to-day, it really starts with really knowing what your needs are versus your wants. So, medyo magtiis ng konti, no? Baka sumusobra na yung mga order nyo sa mga mamahaling restaurant dyan. Kasi di ba kung minsan, pag bored yung mga tao, sige, order ng order na hindi
Mga
lang nakakabutas. Ayun, hindi lang nakakabutas ng bulsa, nakakalaki pa ng tiyan.
Correct.
So, hinay-hinay lang. Para kumbaga, take this as your opportunity to also improve your health. You now have extra time to exercise and you are now forced to look at the quality of your food. Hindi ka na magpapalusot na, kasi yan yung binili ko kay Manang dun sa tabi, yun yung madali. Hindi The food now, you can prepare it at home. So that's what you can do on a day-to-day basis. And then yung sabi mo, how far should they look ahead? Medyo mag-inventaryo na kayo ng mga ari-arian nyo. A lot of people kasi, they don't do balance sheet. Balance sheet is just a listing of your assets, the things that you own, which is of value, and your liabilities. So siguro it is time to do that now kung hindi mo pa ginagawa. You list them down para alam mo kung minsan nakakalimutan lang din ng ibang tao. So now that you know where your money is, the different instruments na siguro pinasukan mo, it is easier for you to plan. So, and if you are investing in the stock market, I'm sure some of them, they are, wag masyadong tingin na tingin kasi
Nakaka-stress.
Nakakadagdag lang sa anxiety at stress
Oo nga.
yan.
Oo
This
nga.
too shall pass. If you
Oo.
have not started your long-term fund, you will thank me for this if you abide by this advice. Start your
Pero
long-term investing now.
final words, final messages for our viewers in this very tough times, extraordinary times. Tita, go ahead.
Okay, so to everyone watching this vlog right now, I hope you are all safe and sane. Yung mahirap, ano?
Oo.
And please remember that the laws of money do not change whether we are in good times or in bad times. Tatlo lang po yan. Pay yourself first, get only into a business that you understand, and seek advice only from competent people, and make your goal work for you, meaning to say, delay your gratifications so that your money can enjoy the power of compounding.
Okay. So, Tita, baka may mga gusto kang i-plug. Website,
Ah,
books. Go
sure.
ahead. Shout out na. Bati
If
ka na.
you
Bati na.
Binabati ko po. Hindi, if you really want to improve your FQ or financial intelligence quotient, please visit me at fqmom.com. That's my website. I'm also on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook, the FQ Mom. So,
Alright, so
I'd
there you
see you
have it.
there. Just shoot me your questions. Salamat,
Alright.
Migs!
There you have it. Of course, FQ Mom, Tita Rose Fausto. Tita Rose, marami pong salamat. Thank you so much for joining us here on Off the Record, and see you guys in the next episode.